Now, time for the morning rush. One member of the Water Dogs Motorcycle Club is still facing a murder charge following Saturday's deadly shootout in Red River. Now, according to newly released documents, Jacob Castillo admitted to shooting Damian Brew, but says that it was only after Brew rushed at him, punched him, and shot him in the shoulder. Despite Castillo's story, he is being charged with first-degree murder for Brew's death.
We're now learning more about the days leading up to last month's deadly mass shooting in Farmington. Farmington police revealing the shooter, Bo Wilson, bought 220 rounds of ammunition just 2 days before the shooting. Wilson killed 3 elderly women and wounded 6 others, including a Farmington officer and state police officer.
This morning, APD is investigating a shooting in northwest Albuquerque that left one person dead. This happened around 6 p.m. near Hanover and 80th. When officers arrived, they found one person dead from a possible gunshot wound. No other details have been released as of this morning. Erica.
And here's a look at our school day forecast. We're in the upper 50s as you head out, upper 70s by this afternoon with a chance for a spotty rain shower.
One northeast Albuquerque neighborhood is on edge after a pair of AC-related crimes. Robert Cordova says someone stole his whole AC unit on Monday. He then learned that another home in his neighborhood had also had their AC unit vandalized. We reached out to APD to ask if there is an increase in AC thefts at homes. They said these are the only 2 instances they know of.
We are learning some more details about a small plane crash that happened at the Santa Fe airport earlier this week. Officials say that it happened on Tuesday and involved a small plane with one person on board. That person on board was able to get themselves out of the plane safely before the emergency crews arrived, but it's unclear if the pilot was hurt. There's no word on what caused the crash.
Oil and gas leasing within a mile of any school is now banned across New Mexico. The executive order issued by the New Mexico Land Commissioner will restrict the leasing until further notice. The land office will now review all existing oil and gas leases to ensure they are in compliance with its new laws. It also bans leasing within a mile of other education facilities across the state, like daycares. Erica.
And here's a look at our threat index. It is going to be moderate to high today. We'll see scattered showers and storms all across the state with a chance for severe weather in southeast New Mexico.
Well, happening today, community members and local and state officials will celebrate the commissioning of New Mexico's newest solar energy project in Roswell. The Chavez County Solar 2 Energy Center will feature more than 86,000 solar panels. That ribbon-cutting ceremony is going to be held this morning at 10.
The newly renovated West Mesa Aquatic Center is now open to the public. The pool reopened yesterday on its 25th anniversary. The renovations include new indoor and outdoor water play features, improved flooring, a new scoreboard for the competition pool, and much more. Officials say 4 more renovation projects will be completed in the fall and winter.
Well, the Senate gave final approval late last night to a debt ceiling and budget cuts package. Now, the compromise package negotiated between the president and House Speaker Kevin McCarthy leaves neither Republicans nor Democrats fully pleased with the outcome. The president plans to address the nation this evening on the passage of the bill, which he says he will sign as soon as possible. Erica.
And a check on traffic. The maps are looking clear, no accidents or slowdowns. Tracker is heading south on I-25, just past the Big I. Everything's moving at speed.
White House officials say the president is uninjured after taking a fall at the Air Force Academy commencement in Colorado. Yesterday, the president was walking to his seat when he stumbled. On Twitter, White House Communications Director Ben LeBold said the president was fine and blamed a sandbag on the stage for the fall.
Time now for the 5 facts.
At number 5, the newly renovated West Mesa Aquatic Center is once again open to the public. The pool reopened yesterday on its 25th anniversary, while the roughly $3 million project included some new indoor and outdoor water play features, improved flooring for the pool deck, and some restrooms. Officials say that 4 more projects will be completed in the fall and winter. That's including a major HVAC upgrade, sink and water fountain replacements, along with new landscaping.
At number 4, New Mexico Attorney General Raul Torres is taking legal action against almost 24 chemical companies over PFAS pollution in the state. AG Torres has filed a lawsuit against 3M, DuPont, and 19 other companies, claiming the chemicals they created polluted groundwater, including firefighting foam used at Cannon and Holloman Air Force bases. According to the AG, PFAS near Cannon Air Force Base is 2.5 million times more than current EPA guidelines and 65 million times greater near Holloman.
And number 3, we'll see severe storms in eastern New Mexico this afternoon and evening. That threat will be as early as 1 to 2 o'clock and last through the evening hours.
And number 2, a Northeast Heights Smith's grocery store is back open after being forced to close. The city of Albuquerque's Environmental Health Department received complaints of mice being found at the Smiths on Juan Tabo and Eubank. According to the report, mice droppings were found in several locations near food. The city also found other violations, such as dirty floors, along with holes and gaps in the walls that invited rodents and bugs inside. The health department is saying a number of things could have led up to the rodent problem, including staffing issues.
And at number one northeast Albuquerque neighborhood, some residents there, they are on edge. This comes after a pair of air conditioner related crimes. Robert Cordova says it all began last Saturday when he woke up to the sound of fire trucks outside his home that's on Eldwood Place. Now, someone had messed with the AC unit and caused it to smoke. Then on Monday, he woke up to the noise of someone stealing the entire unit itself. Cordova then learned that another home in the neighborhood also had their AC unit vandalized, taking all of the inner copper tubing and wiring. APD says that these are the only two instances that they know of for AC theft or vandalism.